It's the GYROTRANSPORT Pro. So when you arrive to your job, take a look at this thing. It's just about the size of maybe the remote control for the car alarm. Well, a lot of people might mistake this for the remote control for their car alarm, but it is not. This is how you're going to put your best foot forward while you're making your presentation. Let me take it off this keychain. You'll probably want to leave it on yours because it's so cool. This is actually going to be your mouse and your presentation. In my hands, this is a wireless air mouse. Not only is it tiny, I mean, look at this thing, and an air mouse, but my presentation and all my files, my music or whatever I want to carry around, it's right here on this USB 2.0 USB drive. I just pull this off, and here's the cool thing. The software that all the drivers and all that sort of thing, they're right here. They're not on any sort of CD, so when I'm going from place to place, say you want to travel without a laptop, you're traveling light, you're traveling just with this, because right here is your air mouse that you can make your presentation with, and right here is your presentation and the software that controls the mouse. Now just plug this into the computer, whether it's someone else's laptop or as you're going from place to place, just plug it into their desktop that's hooked up to their projector or their TV, or plug it up to someone else's computer. Plug it up to well, anywhere that there's a USB 2.0 drive, I guess. But as soon as you plug it up, software comes up on the screen. Very easy to install. Gyro Tools gives you a lot of functionality and flexibility. You can do so much with this little device. In fact, I do want to say that there may be like a full couple-hour learning curve. You know, you have to sit there for a couple hours and just use the software. But after you do, you're going to be well rewarded. When you go from place to place to make your presentations, you're going to be able to do so much more. For instance, in Gyro Tools, you can set the different buttons to different things. It acts as a mouse with the left and right button here. Holding down this button moves the mouse around on the screen. And then this is our swipes. Now, what do I mean by swipes? Well, since there's a gyroscope inside here, you basically hold that button down, and then any way you swipe the device, it's a different action. So you can set it to do an action when you swipe down, when you swipe up. Maybe you want to configure it to highlight some text. Well, when you swipe it, maybe it activates the highlighter function. And then you can just go and draw a little highlight around something or on something. If it's a PowerPoint presentation, maybe you're using Excel and you want to really zoom in. Well, have the swipe go to zoom or something like that. If you're going back and forth from program to another program, maybe you can swipe in a diagonal way and have it go to the next program. Swipe it the other way. It'll go back on a page on your browser. You can really set this up to do just about anything you want it to do. And there are several pre-configured profiles. There's a PowerPoint profile. There's a profile for your internet, your mail. So you can use these profiles to do the various different tasks. So it's not going to be too confusing. You just switch the profile, and all of a sudden you have a totally different set of functions available to you at your fingertips, ready to go. And this thing is ideal for controlling media. You can use it to control YouTube. You know, if you want to surf videos online, use it to control your media center. You know, you can set it up to swipe to go to the next song, swipe to go to the last song. Turn the volume up, turn the volume down. So it'll be very easy to use. And if you're watching a movie, well, how easy is it just to, you know, move around on the screen, click on the movie you want to watch it. You can use it just like a mouse, and then turn the volume down, turn the volume up. It really doesn't get any simpler than this. Fast forward, rewind, you know, however you want to configure it. But there's a lot you can do with this device, and it's so small that it fits on your keychain, fits in your pocket. You've got it with you all the time. If you ever need to make a presentation, well, you've got your USB drive. It's got all your information on it. So it's kind of like an insurance policy to make sure that you're always ready, even if it's maybe an impromptu scenario where someone's like, hey, you want to show us your product? You want to show us what you got? You'd be like, you know what? I've got it right here on my keychain. And then everybody in the room is going to go, hey, what is that? What is that thing you've got? You're going to just be like, oh, that's my GYROTRANSPORT. So like I said, you can do so many different things with it. You use it to switch from program to program, and the precision is spot on. These guys actually developed the technology that's in the Wiimote for Nintendo, but it's much more precise in this device. And also, since it relies on an RF signal, you can wander around the room. You don't even have to be looking at the screen. That's one thing about the Wiimote that's different. The Wiimote, you have to point it at the screen because there's a little sensor that detects the motion of your hand. Well, this one, it's all the gyroscope on the inside. So you can be looking at the audience and moving your hands, and things will be happening behind you. You can be looking at a side monitor, moving it this way, and stuff will be happening behind you. So as you can see, a ridiculous amount of possibilities. It is almost ridiculous, the amount of things that you can do with this tiny little air mouse and this 1 GB flash drive with the software installed on it. You know what? This thing's going right back on my keychain where it belongs. That's what I'll do. There we go. Maybe you guys will too. There we go. Ready to roll with the Gyration GYROTRANSPORT Pro. Another very cool device from Gyration. I'll see you next time. For more information on the GYROTRANSPORT Pro Air Mouse Controller and USB flash drive, go to CompUSA and type G128-1032 into the search box, or call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 1-800-CompUSA.